was very victorious the way.
Before the end, let's talk about the beginning.
Yeah.
You know what happened was actually India and Pakistan had this
The
understanding.
Lahore agreement.
No, that was different. It happened. That was the agreement. That
They made.
Prime
The
Minister-
declaration
yeah.
they made.
So what was made that the Indian and Pakistani troops would unman their forward posts in the extreme harsh weather. So both it was hard for both the countries to man those posts. So according to the agreement, we unmanned our posts and we thought they did too. But then
As usual, the Pakistanis violated it. And the only reason
They started this Operation Badr.
yeah.
and the only reason we got to know about it is because of the shepherds who noticed a number of people who were generally not found in the area over there. And they alerted a patrol, which unfortunately got captured, tortured and killed.
And also the way Kargil War is widely known as the highest altitude war which is ever fought on the world. Like it was about 16,000 to 18,000 feet they were over there, and our Indian army troops, like that's practically impossible.
They had to fight
going
from the
over
border.
there
Just
fighting.
think about
And
that.
it's very easy
More
for
than
them.
30,000 feet and like negative temperatures below 15 degrees Celsius
And some
and
of the peaks
leaving
were
the
almost
entire
vertical.
family.
Yeah.
Some of the peaks were almost vertical. And it's also disturbing to know how many times Pakistan violated the Geneva Convention.
Exactly.
They tortured and killed so many of our troops in hope of information, which they would never get, obviously.
And it's really inspiration because despite being so, I'll say, cruelly tortured, not even one information was let out by the troops, which is really, really commendable.
And inspirational.
Yeah.
And also the way our Indian army showed their bravery and intelligence, how to make those moves, have to conquer the point where all these Pakistani people
Still, every single odd was against us. So
Apart from
as-
valor, apart from valor, we had to also use skill and stamina. Some of the peaks were almost vertical, almost at 90-degree angle. And people can't climb that very easily.
It's a very hard cliff to climb.
with enemy fire and shelling coming from
yeah. And also our Indian Air Force have done a marvelous job.
Yeah,
it was
exactly.
Operation Safed Sagar,
Safed Sagar.
which was initiated for Air Force. They have done a commendable job. And then Operation Vijay was launched for
the
Kargil War.
Kargil War.
Kargil War. So that's why we call it the Kargil Vijay Divas.
Yes, yeah, we could say that.
And the one thing which we need to learn from this Kargil War is that we need to never lose our hope. Even though it was the way our army did is, even though that was different altitudes, they were fighting on different
Yeah,
altitudes.
seriously, there was like 1 lakh odds that we would win because the advantage they had with the altitude, everything was with them.
But didn't help
they
that
say,
China was supporting them and giving them superior
Yeah.
weapons.
as they say in poker, we didn't play the odds, we played the man.
Man.
Do you know about Operation Vijay?
Yes, yes.
Can you brief about it?
So Operation Vijay was actually announced for the land army.
Yes.
For Air Force, it was Operation Safed Sagar.
And for the armed forces, it was just.
So the
Operation
recapturing of all the points which were occupied by Pakistan, it was launched for recapturing it. And then this war, it had to be fought by youth only because it was such high terrain, it was tough.
Yeah, exactly.
No veterans
the
were
harsh
so
weather
bad.
conditions were like.
So every single soldier who has fought in this was between the age of 19 to 25.
And
Some were
also,
even 18 or 17.
Yeah.
and also 527 soldiers have sacrificed their life for our safety.
And at such a tender young age, below 25, when people are still figuring their lives out, these people were like, they were so matured in their thinking, and at the face of such adversity.
It was almost the number of soldiers who got assassinated there was like almost the strength of our school. Yeah, martyrs, sorry. Yeah, it was the strength. It can be the strength of our school.
Yes.
Like imagine our school, like the whole school going away, including the teacher staff.
The mental maturity and the, they were literally kids at war, and at the face of such adversity, they had such affirmation to themselves that India is going to win, the Indian army is never going to give up.
Also, we need to appreciate the unwavering courage of those people. Like, that must be very hard for them at those harsh temperatures and people firing from a cliff. That must be really hard for them. Traumatizing, basically.
Very, very vertical cliffs.
very young.
And also we should learn from them. I mean, at this age, at engineering 2025, people are committing suicide, whereas those soldiers, they got martyred at the hands of the enemy. And not by a single shot honorably. They got tortured and killed.
Like from your point, we can also say that from this Kargil war, we can also learn, life lessons, the moral values and everything. We need to first focus on the problem rather than, just giving up on our life and everything, on our goals.
Yeah.
Nowadays people, they're only concentrating on IITs or doctors or software or some other job through which they can, earn some money and become economically independent. But none of them are thinking about, serving for our motherland, protecting our motherland from the foreign neighbors.
And those who do
More
are
than
generally discouraged by the general public.
Like none of them are thinking in that way. Like we need to protect our motherland, right?
Exactly.
We are born
Be
here.
there for our country.
We need to be for our country in hardships and everything.
Of course, they are very well paid, but still,
But still, it is a risky job.
the bravery
They have
at
to
that
be well-
age.
They have to be well paid. Laying down their lives for goodness sake.
Yes.
An
Laying down
example
their
of
lives.
national
We don't know at any point they might die, they might survive, we
Even
don't
those
know.
who are supposed to
They
get
just
5 lakhs
survive.
are salary per month, okay? They have to have those benefits. I mean, they're laying down their lives for the country for goodness sake. If they don't have those benefits, what's the use?
Yeah, they survived because they only had hope. That's the only thing they had, and they did a great job in the field.
Hope isn't the only thing. Skill also played
Yeah,
a good
skill
role.
is really important thing.
And also people, they need to be more educated about the army, the soldiers who fought for our country. and
Yes,
everything.
exactly. 26 years after the war, and still
People
I
hardly
see
remember
so
them.
many people who are ignorant
Questioning
about
about what is Kargil war.
what is Kargil.
Exactly. I think the 90% of our school doesn't know what Kargil is.
Speaking not only about our school, but the whole generation does have no idea about what happened there. And I think every day they require our gratitude.
Yeah.
Every day, every minute, we should be grateful because we are surviving here, we are living
Because
here.
of them.
Because of them, they laid down their today for our tomorrow.
Even
Not
if we are
only-
trying to communicate about the Kargil war, no one is even showing interest in it. They're like, it's past is past. We have to live in the present.
But like we need to honor it in a very good way. Like we need to salute to the flag. We need to have a very good like a program kind of thing and hoist the flag and like do many things. But then we are not giving it a much of importance because of our hectic schedules and all. But we are supposed to show
Hectic
a lot
schedules.
of.
What do you mean hectic schedules?
Yeah.
You can spare at least 2 minutes for the
Yeah.
army and the country.
And not only
Yeah,
just-
we think in that way, but then people don't. People be
People
like,
are
oh my
feeling it
god,
so
why
much
do we
harder
need
to
to
speak.
Who
be
cares
Yeah.
about people? Do it personally.
not personal?
That's what I said.
Oh, that's what you said?
It's your opinion.
Yeah, people do act like information fed machines. rather
Like,
than
why
people
can't it
feel.
be about an entire community, like an entire community of schools paying silence for 2 minutes, or like hoisting a flag, or an entire whole gated community, or a living place, or an office, or anywhere?
See,
Why
even
can't
to
we do
start
it?
this, the person needs to ignite that moment.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
we
it just
first need
needs
to do it
2
personally.
minutes.
People can get inspired and do it. So first we should start by doing it personally.
Yeah.
Not preaching others.
And also not only just hosting the flag, saluting it on a
Yeah,
26th
not
July.
forgetting it for one day. It's not limited to one day, one month.
Every
whole
day.
life.
Every day of
Like
your
they fought the war for almost a month or something. Not about the Kargil
3
war,
months.
but all the wars which are fought between Pakistan or India or somewhere around the world, which includes India and some other country, they have done it for 2 or 3 months, and we just do it on one single day and forget the rest whole year. I mean that's not
How it works.
Imagine if the heroes of the Kargil war were here today and see our negligence to it. I mean,
They would
imagine.
think, why did we even do that much hard work?
Why do we need to give our life to someone who don't even care?
Imagine if the Paramveer Chakra awardees like Captain Manoj Kumar Pandey, Grenadier Yogendra Singh Yadav,
Nowadays-
Rifleman Sanjay Kumar and Captain Vikram Batra.
And
If they were
also-
all here, imagine what they would think.
I think
They
people
gotta
would know
cry.
about Vikram Batra because of that documentary movie.
And really, it's a shame, really. I'm sorry to say this, but it's a shame that only Captain Vikram Batra's name
Yeah, got
is
it.
known after 2019 or something.
Yeah.
Just because of a romantic
movie.
Bollywood movie.
Yeah. He is known just because of that movie.
It really shows the ignorance of the whole community.
Like think about people interest, like when there is something, a romantic movie or something like that, people get like so much interested, but then when it comes to their life, when it comes to
Other
people who
people
are saving
sacrificing
them,
their life for us.
Nowadays,
Even
people
though
are
it
even
is the
giving
true
it.
story.
They are not even giving importance to Independence Day also.
Exactly.
I guess in future generations they won't even care about the Independence Day. They just neglect it like these people.
What do you mean future generations? Half the people don't even attend the Independence Day.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah, in our
it's
school
yeah.
right now, I guess, I think
Fine,
how
let
people don't
alone not
attend school.
attend the school celebrations. At least see it on TV, the Independence Day celebration.
Yeah, the celebration at the Red Fort.
They won't even do that. They'll sleep in.
Yeah.
Not even.
I mean,
Consider it a
we need
holiday.
to educate people more on, the people who sacrifice for our life. We need to educate more about them.
Why
we
can't
need to
our
talk.
social books be about these people instead of
Yeah.
Mughals.
Mughals.
those people like Mughals, British? Then why do we need to learn about them? Why can't we learn about people who
Like
who
British
made us live right to live
While
the
we were in
moment?
7th, we learned only about the invaders. We had nothing
Yeah.
about the Krishnadevaraya's and etc. and NCERT.
I mean, like, without them, I guess India wouldn't have this
NCERT,
much.
which you called the
Yeah.
national, but then there is nothing about nothing
But
which
they are the
gives
part
something.
of our history, right? So we need to respect them. But moreover, the thing which we need to learn from the whole Kargil war and from everything is that we need to respect our soldiers. And on 26th of July, when we are celebrating the Kargil Vijay Divas, we need to honor each and every soldier, not